I'm married. Hey, did I wake you up? I'm sorry. Two beautiful kids, couple of kids not so attractive, but you know. Hey, I went back to New York last week. I love New York City. I get in a crowded elevator, Midtown Manhattan. Elevator man says to me, call out your flaws. I say, I'm impatient with the elderly. Hey, you guys are much too kind. Really, hey, no, please. I'm starting to like it.
Hey, welcome.
Talking to me?
Yeah, come on. It's your green room, too. I'm always here early, so.
You sounded pissed off. Are you talking to me?
No.
Meriwether Lewis.
Oh.
You could just call me Lewis. You know, Meriwether is a little clunky.
It's a little weird. Hi, Paul Revere.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Curly Howard.
Oh.
Lewis, you opened for Peg Leg Bates on the Orpheum Circuit or something, right?
Oh, no.
Who am I thinking of?
Peg Leg Bates?
What do you do, Curly? Are you...
I'm an entertainer. I'm with the Three Stooges.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, that's sort of like my hook, you know, like
Wow.
Marty Allen has Hello There.
Right.
Wow.
Everybody in showbiz needs a hook.
You need a hook.
Yeah.
Right?
Let me write that down. Hook.
The message from Vicky.
Yeah.
What do you think?
What did she want? What do you mean, what did I think? I didn't even hear.
Oh, you didn't listen to it?
No.
Oh, yeah, we've got a new sponsor. According to Vicky.
We do?
Yeah, a high-profile sponsor.
Is it Trapezio's Lumber and Garden?
I don't know.
She didn't tell you who it was?
No.
Oh, I hope it's Trapezio's.
No. Well, let's just be realistic. Let's not drift over into payola here.
Okay.
Actually, you know, as time went on during the exhibition, the two of us kind of had a falling out.
No.
Yeah.
Are you going to tell the story tonight? Is that what you're...
Well, I was planning on not, mentioning him.
You know, I know what you mean because I'm in a group.
Yeah, so you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. You get that.
You know, people say Three Stooges, oh, it's one big picnic, you know, but...
So you're with me on that.
You know, nobody knows what the Stooges are going through. You know, it's a lot of hotel rooms. We don't see the towns half the time.
Right.
At first you start out and it's just about the work, and then it becomes a big business.
So true. So true.
Hey, great show today, guys. Hey, can you hear me in the seats in the back? Great show. We have on the show with us today, we have Curly of the Three Stooges and Lewis of Lewis and Clark.
What a wonderful show.
I know. I am stunned.
Please welcome America's most loved couple in no particular order, Dick and Paula.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Johnny Storm.
Hey, thank you guys. I say in no particular order, but I've been thinking about it, and it's alphabetical.
It is.
It
I
is.
didn't realize that. This is a wonderful audience.
They are.
It's a
They're great.
terrific audience.
Yes.
Rover, give me a crowd shot.
Yeah.
Fabulous. What enthusiasm.
Well, they pump pure oxygen into this room. That's
I
what
guess
happens.
They did.
They also don't pay to get in.
They don't.
That helps, too.
Yeah.
It's a freebie, and it's all oxygen all the time.
That's right.
I'm high.
So I didn't
No, I mean,
insult you.
I have one of those faces where I think you can mistake me for
Yeah.
pretty much anybody.
So if you're not a...
Oh,
what is
I
your,
explore, you know.
you're an explorer.
Oh.
So, Lewis and Clark.
Lewis and Clark, yeah.
Oh, man, that's really...
Yeah, unfortunately,
Not
Clark.
of the expedition.
Yeah, the expedition.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
The big one.
Can I say something as a guy who's been in show business maybe 100 years? You don't need Clark. You're the gold, my friend.
You think?
You're the gold.
Yeah.
What kind of coffee is this?
Hey, I have 8 pages of stand-up comedy in here, which I haven't done for over 15 years, so if anybody has to use the toilet, this would be a good time. When I was talking about my low-budget freak show last time, did I include the emotionally strong man? Because he's one of the favorites.
After the expedition, we tried to do some stuff together, but we did a Pizza Hut ad.
Did you?
Yeah.
That must have been
and
fun.
We did like one of those mall tours.
Oh, really?
How do you get that?
With the mall tour?
Yeah.
That was set up by, a publicist, I think.
You got a name?
I could look for it.
Okay, thanks.
Let me go through my pouch.
Let me turn my head.
So I hear you have some news.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so big.
I can't wait.
You did good, so tell us how good. Who'd
Yeah.
you get?
You guys are gonna flip.
Flipping positions.
Flipping already. We got Jupiter Cleaning Service.
All right. Fifth cleaners from the sun. That's
Jupiter?
terrific.
Jupiter?
Yeah, Jupiter, honey.
That's great.
Is something wrong?
No, it's okay. We had them at our house once. You know, a couple of things were missing, and you know, my counters, you know, were kind of like
Warped.
warped. But you know what?
Are they bonded now? Do you know, Vicky?
so sorry.
No.
Really?
It's
No.
gonna be fine. Half empty, half full. You know
That used to be their slogan, I think.
what? Half empty, half full.
Something like that, yeah. Andy.
Is that Uncle Dick?
Hi.
Andy,
Aunt Paula.
how are you?
Am I on the air now?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Can you stand by?
Pardon me?
Can you stand by? Atta baby.
Okay.
Uncle Dick, I have no money.
Andy? Andy?
Uh-huh.
Could you stand by?
Yeah, I will.
Atta boy.
I hate my face.
Oh, no, it's
No.
a great face.
Mo has the cheekbones and, you know, and the Pete Rose hair thing.
And you would be jealous of that. Why?
Ah.
Can I just ask you one thing?
Sure.
You're not one of those skinheads, are you?
Oh, no.
I mean, I like it as a look,
No.
but really scared of the politics?
When do we come back on?
They'll give us a 3, 2, 1.
And cue Dick.
We're on now.
We're on now?
I'd love for all of you to welcome my nephew, well, our nephew, Andy Kindler from L.A., the man on the street in Hollywood.
Andy Kindler.
Isn't he cute?
Hi, Andy.
So now we definitely are on.
Yes, honey.
You're on.
Thank you.
Andy, honey, you know, we asked you to scout around for interviews for this segment. Have you gotten any closer to doing that?
Well, as you know, last year I was able to qualify for Screen Actors Guild medical insurance. I don't think a lot of your audience knows that.
That's very hard to qualify for.
Congratulations.
Yes.
It's not easy.
No.
So I'm in the medical office, and who do you think should walk out after some kind of examination?
Who?
Mr. Ken Berry.
Wow, Ken Berry.
Wow. Who is Ken Berry?
He was on F Troop. He was the
Captain Parmenter. Did you book him?
I smiled at me
Uh-huh.
clearly.
And I gave him a little nod of the hand.
Did
as
you
we
get a
say.
number?
No.
Can I ask you one thing?
Anything.
About Larry? How did he get his hair to do that?
Larry is a Sephardic Jew.
Ah, I see. You're not going to do that, you know, that face thing.
What do you mean?
Oh, see, you're doing it. Listen, you really don't have hair, so to speak. So I'm wondering if we should powder you all the way. Let me go get the big poof.
I thought you were the big poof.
You are so quick. Too quick. You're dangerous. You're a dangerous person.
How about somebody else? Because, Andy, this is...
Well, I've gotten some firm no's.
Well,
People I've crossed off the list.
Who have you crossed off?
Steven Spielberg.
You crossed Steven Spielberg off your list?
I didn't speak to him directly,
Wow.
but as I was driving on the 101 freeway,
Uh-huh.
I got the feeling that he would not come on.
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, it was one of those. It was a gut feeling.
Now, is this real or is this another idea for a show?
No, this is an actual stand-up gig I'm doing.
At the
And I
bakery?
do a whole bit about
What if the Danish actually spoke Danish? It's hilarious. And that's
Your Aunt Paula is intrigued by it.
Do the croissants speak French?
30 seconds.
Okay.
I'm trying to do
comedy at all times, Aunt Paula. You know me with the comedy.
What else
Andy.
happens? No, wait, I have to hear the rest of it.
Okay.
Get it together, Paula.
Do the strudel speak German?
Oh, I think Aunt Paula is a little too close to some of the cleaning products in the Jupiter display.
Aunt Paula is my target audience.
She sure is. And you just got a bullseye, Andy. We'll talk to you soon.
See you next week I'm Andy from L.A.
Thanks, Andy. Oh, we got to go to commercial. Try to lighten up, will you, honey?
Okay, it's a wrap. Nice job, Dick. Great job, Paula. Better job, Dick.
The Three Stooges brought a new form of comedy to the screen more than half a century ago. They were silly, even stupid, really, but they spoke to the heart of a nation. Please join me in welcoming Curly.
Hello, Worcester.
Hi, Curly.
You look just like you did on TV.
Thank you for that dear introduction. Really.
Oh, I'm just such a big fan of yours.
Well, I'm a fan of your guy. You. Hi. I'd slap myself, but I don't want to get back into the old act. Oh, there you go, right?
I love that.
Well, you know, I love it too. It's become a bit of a curse, though.
Yeah.
You know, I got to do it everywhere I go into, you know.
And who was nyuk, nyuk, nyuk?
Humbly
Was that you
plead
too?
guilty to that.
Oh.
You seem a little tense, Vicky. Everything all right? Are you, like...
Well, I gotta tell you,
Yeah.
we have an incredible sponsor today.
Oh, really? New sponsor?
And
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
we want
exciting.
things to run like clockwork, okay?
Oh, no.
This is big time.
Well, tell me what I can do.
You know, just what you've been doing, except
Uh-huh.
what you did that time with the Sunspot Brewery.
Oh, the sun's... Yeah.
Curly, you know, I've always admired you for your bravery. I think you are the bravest stooge for everything that you've had to endure in your life,
Well, it's kind of you.
on the camera and off camera.
Well, I guess you're talking about, well, the eye problem now.
Yeah.
Well,
All that poking over all those years.
occupational hazard department. You know, I have 2 big finger-sized discontinuities in each eye. My peripheral vision is for days.
How did they get these guests? I really don't. I think she is just a very, very capable woman.
But I'm fine. I'm much better than I was.
Any medicines helping you, or
Just the usual eye ointments. But you know what happens?
what?
And this is optometry's dirty little secret.
We love dirty little secrets.
Okay. Then I'll show you the rash. No, it's just the addiction to eye medication, which is really, and especially when, you know, when you're on top and you got the hangers on and you start to believe your own press and you right away run after a show to something to take away the pressure and you'll put a couple of drops in each eye. It becomes a little bit of a habit and pretty soon you're waking up with the drops.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and you need the drops to...
It's like what happened to Elvis.
Exactly.
I know you're looking at my skin and you're saying ruddy. You know, it's worn with age and...
It's rugged.
Yeah,
I
mean,
like it.
Yeah.
You've been outdoors a lot.
I was outdoors for like 5 years straight, and that
Wow.
does something to your skin that's
Yeah.
god-awful. I mean, it
Yeah.
really did take a toll.
So you brought no moisturizer whatsoever for the
Well,
trip?
you know, I did have like some ointment, but I didn't use a lot of stuff. I mean, I was always on the run.
But listen, I want to make you look good for the camera.
Yeah, the other thing is I have a tendency not to smile because take a look at these.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, Curly, were the other stooges there for you?
Mo saved my life.
Did he?
Mo was like a brother to me.
Well, Mo was your brother.
Yeah, but I mean, what does that mean in Hollywood? You know,
Right,
That's
right,
you
good
know,
point.
that business.
Yeah.
You know.
And Mo is also responsible for the eye problem, isn't he?
He is, and that he's got his own demons with that.
Okay, camera 2, pull out. 1, tilt up.
And Larry's got his own. Talk about demons. Larry has his own.
What was Larry's agenda? I mean, he wasn't your brother.
Yeah, well, and he'll forgive me for talking about this. He talks about it himself, but Larry never got over the fact that America abandoned the gold standard. You know, it ruined his first marriage. On stage would be in, you know, the middle of the Punchy Plumbers sketch or something. And
Oh, I
Larry,
love that.
It's a classic. Anyway, but to get back to this, you know, Larry would stop in the middle of Punchy Plumber sketch or whatever to read a tract he wrote on the gold standard to the audience. You know, and I'm talking about now vaudeville, where you do 8 shows a day. And finally, the Schubert said, get a stooge who likes our currency or you're off the circuit.
Wow.
Wow, that's
Wow.
tough news
You know,
to hear.
He was tormented.
Is that how Larry's hair got that way?
No, it's naturally that way. And it just, he turned his boner into a bonanza in a way, you know.
His what?
He just, you know, a flaw that he made work for him. Yeah.
Turn his boner into a bonanza?
Yeah.
How about the work you're doing with the gingivitis people?
What is that about?
Gum disease. And I don't like to talk about how I got started with this, but my manager had a child with acute gingivitis, and the kids made fun of him. And it broke my heart. And I said...
Kids can be cruel.
And I said, damn it, why am I a stooge if I can't help people? You know, why did God make me a stooge if it's not to try to bridge the gap over people's cruelty and their misunderstanding, which is so much what cruelty is about. For example, those pants stick. No, I make a point.
That is a beautiful philosophy, though.
Well,
Why are you a stooge?
Why did God make me
not to
yeah.
help people?
I mean, I want to try to do something, give
Make
a
a
little
difference.
give a little back. That's all.
You know, actually, I just think I'm one of those faces that's just plain hard to do, you know?
You're a challenge.
I mean, the only guy who really nailed it was when I did a Pizza Hut ad with Clark back in the day. I don't know what he did, but everything popped.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, did I?
Well, maybe if you have his number, you give him a call and he could scurry over here and do you.
I upset you. Didn't
Not a
I?
bit.
And I apologize.
No.
It's not a competitive thing. I was just saying he did a great job, and you're
It's not a competitive thing. Hello?
Give me a two-shot, Dick and Paula.
Well, you're everybody's favorite stooge.
No.
I think...
You're my favorite stooge.
Bless your heart. Thank you. I'd like to take these people on the road with me if I could.
Oh, no, we're keeping them.
Before our next segment, we have a new sponsor that we want to introduce. We're very proud, and to introduce it is our favorite band leader, Johnny Storm. Johnny.
Hey, thank you. Hey, folks, you work hard all day, don't you? Well, you never have to clean your home again. Jupiter Cleaners is here for you.
How are you, darling? Are you all right?
I'm okay. How are you?
You look good today.
Thank you.
Cute. You're
always
cute.
so nice.
You're cute like a peach.
Oh, you.
Is it my glaucoma? Is that logo cockamamie crooked there? The way
Oh,
it's
my
hanging?
God.
Listen to yourself. What are you getting so excited about?
Are you kidding? Look at that.
You want a cigarette?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what they're laughing because the logo is,
Yes, we can
and they
see
think
that.
that's funny.
Oh, my God. Where is Jack?
Jackie's in the can, I think.
Jack is in the bathroom?
Let me tell you something a wise man once said to me, darling, because you're making yourself verdreht.
What?
All right?
What?
Never, ever love a man more than he loves you.
Thank you, Milt. That helped.
200 years ago, President Thomas Jefferson sent his personal secretary, Meriwether Lewis, on a mission to walk across this nation. Here tonight, please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Meriwether Lewis of Lewis and Clark.
How you doing? How are you? You look great. How are you? Good to see you. Can I get a hug? Huh? Paula? Little hug?
Oh, sure.
Dick, good to see you.
Love your hat.
This one is going to give me some trouble, huh?
No.
Dick, put a stop to it right away.
I'll do my best.
Not at all.
Oh, man. Before I get going on the interview, I know, Paula, you've already started on me, so... But I brought a couple gifts for you.
Wasn't that
Dick,
nice?
this is for you, and explore this T-shirt. With an arrow pointing down. That's pretty funny. I love that. And Paula, for you, Explorers Do It Where Nobody's Done It Before T-shirt.
I see you got some other stuff here that you're,
Yeah, I had a lot of time on my hands.
Yeah.
And I developed a hobby of collecting little items that look like people.
Mhm.
I'll show them to everybody. This is actually a rock. Look at that. Who is that?
Wow.
This is like almost remarkable. Anybody? Matt Dillon? Ring a bell? I mean, come on.
Wow.
It's almost identical
Dillon.
to a Matt Dillon.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, separated at birth there.
Yeah, it's great. I just found this. I didn't do anything to it.
Great conversation piece.
Mhm.
Now, what about Clark, your co-explorer? Was he also a fun guy to
Well,
be
you
with?
know, to be honest, I mean, look, when you're with a guy for 5 years straight, camping, essentially, every little thing he does can get really annoying. I mean, the little stuff.
Magnified, doesn't
I guess what I'm getting at is not a heady guy, not an intellect.
See, we
I hear a phone ringing.
Yeah.
that's.
What's going on here? You guys just throwing... Is this part of it? Is this a bit you guys do? or-
I wonder who this could be. Hello.
Hey, Meriwether. Meriwether, how are you, Nancy boy?
That's Clark. Hey, Clark. Hello.
It's your old pal.
Hi, Dick and Paula. Thanks for having me on.
Nice to have you here.
This
Thank
is a surprise, guys. Wow. Great.
When's the last time you talked?
It's kind of funny. It's been a while, and I didn't know this was going to happen. To be,
Well, it wasn't what I was expecting either.
Quite frankly, they called right in the middle of my shaving. So.
oh, you're still shaving, huh?
Yeah, well, the hair keeps growing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Collecting your rocks.
I do. I showed Mike. Got a big laugh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guys,
man.
you accomplished so much together. What do you feel is
Well,
the,
some of us accomplish more than others. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, some of us are managed to cut us out on a 60-40 split on the Pizza Hut deal, too.
Why don't you go smoke pot with the Indians all day? How about that?
Hey, you know,
First of all,
Yeah. No, that's good. Light another peace pipe.
it's
Because this guy's halfway in
it's
the
called
bag
native relations.
every single day. And you know what? We're on an expedition to try to map things out. He doesn't know where he is half the time.
well,
He's in space.
Hey, Curly, you don't remember me, do you? I'm afraid not, no. You stole away the only woman I ever loved. Excuse me? Ida Huckstep. She was the hat check girl at Toots Shores, remember her? No, I'm sorry, I don't. She remembered you pretty good. Well enough to know the real reason they call you Curly. I'm sorry, but I was going to marry that girl. So what happens? You dump her? She has electroshock treatments, ends up married to an Arapaho Indian, selling rugs in front of a Motel 6. The Arapahos make nice rugs. Now,
That's irrelevant.
Look, I've got a plane to catch. You're a stooge. You could have had any woman in the world. Get out of my way, okay? Larry was funnier.
Actually, I did bring a clip. I don't know if we have time for it.
Of course, we always have time for a clip.
Here we go.
What?
Here we go. Open season on Clark, right? Yeah.
I'll tell you what,
I'll shut up the clip and,
Louis,
you know.
yeah.
And let's go to clip.
This is actually me and some of the guys. And Clark, you were in on this.
Right.
All right?
Yep.
We would do some, like, kabuki stuff where we would make masks. And,
Wow, kabuki theater in the middle of nowhere.
yeah. Hey, look, you got to tip your hat to our achievements. There's no question about that,
Absolutely.
right? I mean, hey, do you remember we were in the canoe before we found that little like offshoot of the Missouri River there?
Oh, right. The whole portage deal.
And then you fell off, and you grabbed on the back, and your face.
Yeah, my face, and I said, if I'm going in, you're coming with me.
Then I fell off.
All right, we're going to go to commercial.
The best thing about it was we get washed up on the shore, and then we see the guys in the other boat
And they just
shoot right by.
waving by, waving at us. And they're like, see you later.
We're going commercial in 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, we did.
Together
Right,
again,
Meriwether,
happy
you got
together
You gotta go
again.
down to
Louis
South
and-
Beach. The ladies, amazing.
And we're out.
Louis, you want to go hoist one with me or
Would say what?
torture a brew?
Yeah.
Bend the elbows.
You know what? And this is nutty. I think we're going to go this time just ourselves.
Ouch.
I was practically on the show.
No, it has nothing to do with that. Not at all.
Yeah.
Let's go now.
I wouldn't get in the way or anything like that. I'd just like to hang out with you guys because you're.
Paul, look at me. It's a no-go.
Next Tuesday on the Dick and Paula Celebrity Special, celebrity stalker Gavin Douche.
I run a professional stalking company. Male stalkers for the ladies. We have beautiful female stalkers for the gentlemen. You know, there's some people who would love to be stalked by a morbidly obese midget.
All new Dick and Paula Celebrity Special. Guests wanted, dead or alive. Next Tuesday at 10, only on FX.
Let him go. What do you want to say?
Don't touch me.
Just walk away, man.
Me.
Oh, really? Don't touch him. How about this?
Hey, fellas. Come on, laugh it out.
All right. I love that. Oh, man.